Ladies and gentlemen, today I have the honor of introducing one of the most iconic figures in history, Mahatma Gandhi. He dedicated his life to the principles of nonviolence and truth, advocating for the rights of the oppressed, and spearheading the Indian independence movement against British colonial rule. Through his philosophy of satyagraha, or truth force, he inspired millions to rise peacefully against injustice. Mahatma Gandhi, known as Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, was a prominent leader in the Indian independence movement against British colonization. Born on October 2, 1869, in Porbandar, India, he became a pivotal figure in world history primarily due to his philosophy of nonviolent resistance and his unwavering commitment to social justice. Gandhi was born into a Hindu merchant caste family. His father, Karamchand Gandhi, was the chief minister of Porbandar, while his mother, Putlabai, was a deeply religious woman. From a young age, Gandhi was influenced by his mother's devout Jain beliefs, which emphasized nonviolence and compassion toward all living things. At the age of 13, Gandhi was married to Kasturba Mukherjee, also a child bride. The union was typical in those times, but placed a heavy burden on young Gandhi as he grappled with the responsibilities of marriage and societal expectations. His adolescence was marked by a struggle with self-identity, and he later admitted to having been a timid boy, afraid of the dark and desperately concerned about his family's opinions. In 1888, at the age of 18, Gandhi traveled to England to pursue law studies. His time in England exposed him to Western philosophies and social issues, deepening his understanding of civil rights and social justice. However, he faced significant cultural challenges, including racism and the strict social norms of Victorian society. Despite these challenges, he adapted to his new environment, learned about vegetarianism, and became friends with individuals who shared his interest in social reform. After being called to the bar in London, Gandhi returned to India but struggled to establish a law practice. In 1893, he accepted a year-long contract to work in South Africa, where a significant Indian community faced discrimination under colonial rule. This experience profoundly impacted Gandhi, leading him to recognize the injustices caused by racial discrimination. During his time in South Africa, Gandhi encountered systemic racism firsthand. He was forcibly removed from a train for refusing to leave a first-class carriage, despite holding a valid ticket. This incident sparked a transformation within him, motivating him to spearhead struggles against inequality and injustice. He founded the Natal Indian Congress in 1894 to fight for the rights of the Indian community. Drawing from his experiences, Gandhi developed the concept of satyagraha, meaning truth force or soul force. This nonviolent approach aimed to confront and resist oppression through civil disobedience rather than violent revolt. He organized several campaigns, including protests against discriminatory laws, inspiring the Indian community to unite and resist. After spending over 2 decades in South Africa, Gandhi returned to India in 1915, where he quickly became involved in the struggle for self-rule. His participation in the Indian National Congress and subsequent leadership marked a critical turning point in India's quest for independence. Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolent resistance resonated with millions. He led several nationwide campaigns, including the Champaran Satyagraha, 1917, and the Kheda Satyagraha, 1918, which focused on the grievances of farmers suffering under oppressive taxation. His ability to mobilize diverse sections of society, peasants, workers, and intellectuals, established him as a leader of the masses. In the 1920s, the non-cooperation movement gained traction as Gandhi encouraged Indians to boycott British goods, institutions, and honors. The movement galvanized millions, promoting the idea of self-reliance. Simultaneously, Gandhi's emphasis on spinning khadi, homespun cloth, symbolized economic independence and national unity. One of Gandhi's most significant acts of civil disobedience was the Salt March in 1930, also known as the Dandi March. In protest against the British monopoly on salt production and its heavy taxation, Gandhi embarked on a 240-mile march to the Arabian Sea to produce salt illegally. This act was a deliberate challenge to British authority and echoed the broader call for Indian independence. The march attracted national and international attention, symbolizing the spirit of resistance against colonial rule. Gandhi's determination inspired thousands to join him, creating a wave of civil disobedience across India. Many Indians followed his example, leading to arrests and brutal crackdowns by colonial authorities. The Salt March became a landmark event that showcased the power of nonviolent resistance. World War II brought new challenges to the independence movement. In 1942, the British government, facing military pressures, sought Indian support for the war effort without conceding any demands for autonomy. In response, Gandhi launched the Quit India movement, urging an immediate end to British rule. During the wave of protests, Gandhi and other leaders were arrested, and the government cracked down on dissent with brutal force. Nevertheless, the movement marked a significant moment in Indian history, showcasing the population's resolve for independence. Grassroots mobilization surged, leading to widespread protests despite police brutality. In the post-war period, Britain faced immense political pressure, both domestically and internationally, to decolonize. The Labour government elected in 1945 recognized the need to address Indian self-determination. Negotiations began, and Gandhi emerged as a pivotal figure in discussions regarding India's future. However, the complex social fabric of India, marked by religious tensions between Hindus and Muslims, posed serious challenges. The Indian National Congress and the Muslim League, led by Muhammad Ali Jinnah, disagreed on the future of India. While the Congress envisioned a unified nation, Jinnah advocated for a separate Muslim state. Despite Gandhi's efforts to promote Hindu-Muslim unity, communal tensions escalated. In 1947, the British announced their plan to partition India, resulting in the creation of two nations, India and Pakistan. This partition led to widespread violence, mass migrations, and significant loss of life, leaving deep scars on the psyche of the nation. On January 30, 1948, just months after India gained independence, Gandhi was assassinated by Nathuram Godse, a Hindu nationalist who opposed Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence and appeasement toward Muslims. His death shocked the nation and the world, and millions mourned the loss of a leader who dedicated his life to peace and justice. Gandhi's legacy endures. His principles of nonviolent resistance inspired movements for civil rights and freedom across the globe. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela drew upon Gandhi's philosophy to challenge racial oppression and colonialism in their own contexts. Mahatma Gandhi was more than a political leader. He was a visionary who profoundly shaped the course of history through his commitment to nonviolence and social justice. His life's work continues to inspire individuals and movements advocating for peace and equity worldwide. As the world reflects on his teachings, his philosophy of satyagraha remains a powerful tool for confronting injustice and seeking a more peaceful world. Gandhi's life was a journey of moral and ethical exploration, a testament to the power of truth, love, and perseverance. He demonstrated that the struggle for justice does not always require violence, and that a profound, enduring change can arise from unwavering faith in nonviolence and the collective strength of people standing together for a common cause.